Hey, folks.
Hey!
Happy Sunday. We're back again. Look at this. 2 nights in a row. If you guys sat through our Teen Wolf watch along last night.
Yeah, we're doing well, I'm not gonna answer for Pat. I'm doing a lot better.
Yeah, and then our after hours shenanigans was a lot of fun too, but we won't go there.
We won't go there. Hope everybody's doing well on this wonderful Sunday.
Yeah, hopefully everybody enjoyed themselves. Everybody that hung out with us last night. We had a good crowd. It was a lot of fun revisiting Teen Wolf after it's been 40 years. Which is, I can't believe 85 is 40 years ago. It's just crazy shit.
I keep on forgetting too, Pat. Well, it'll be in January. That's the 40th anniversary of the big Chicago Bears Super Bowl shuffle team too.
Ooh, the shuffle.
Even though it was the 85 season, but they won it in 86 technically. But
that's right. Yeah. Holy crap. I do remember the Super Bowl shuffle.
Arguably, they say one of the greatest football teams to ever play a season. Yeah.
Yes. And we were talking about things to do, and I said, you know what, all the cool kids have been doing all the jumping on the Halloween game stuff, and we were talking a little bit about it here and there. And I'm not a gamer, so I figure maybe by going through all this, I can understand a little bit more. So I'm used to, a joystick and one button. Actually, I should go get the Atari cartridge and bring it over here. See, this is what I'm used to. And the other game too. What's the other one that came out?
It was the 8-bit one, right? That was with Ash vs. Evil Dead, or Evil Dead.
Yeah, I should go get them. I meant to get them. I forgot.
It's quite crazy how that's all happening. Within the last 5 years, we've had a pinball machine as well, which I was told I can't get again today. So.
Oh yeah, I want one of these days, and yeah, I can't forget it. Especially not this year.
Yeah.
Let's say hello to everybody in the chat and see who's hanging out this evening with us. And we're going to discuss. So tonight we're discussing the video game. I'm going to bring up as you can see in the background, it's playing over and over in the background. I have the official website up. We'll go over it. Maybe I can understand a little bit more how this works. Like I said, I'm not a gamer. I'm used to just buying a game system, putting the cartridge in, and an old school cartridge where you just go, you have to blow on it to put it in.
Remember those problems?
And I know I'm already talking dirty. I had to blow on it to put it in. But we'll go through it all. And tonight we're also going to do a quick movie review, and which I wanted to rewatch because it's going to be hard to review. So maybe I'm going to throw a number out there. I haven't watched Lucio Fulci's in Zombie in so long. Mm-hmm. So we'll just give a roundabout about it. We're going to watch it on Tuesday night, and we're going to have our special guest Colin Murdy joining us for that watch along, our good buddy. And then we're going to do since we're talking some Halloween, our top 5 John Carpenter movie endings. I wonder what my number one's going to be.
I'm glad Colin's joining us, Pat, because we didn't get to talk about that before we went on the air. I've got scheduling conflict that I'm going to be pretty late, so I'm glad he'll be joining us.
Okay, no worries.
Get on late.
We got Michael in the house. What's up, Michael? And there's David Deathray.
Hey, Davey.
Double D. What's going on, buddy?
We were listening to you a little bit, the best that I could remember.
Yeah, while we were having our shenanigans last night, we had you on in the background. What's going on, Gene?
Hi, Gene. Happy Sunday.
Scrolling. Who else is here? Mopar's in the house. What is going on?
392 Mopar. What's happening?
Decker, what's up, Squares?
Peter, what's happening?
Byron, what's up, man? Happy Sunday.
Hi, Byron.
Yeah, you missed out on the shenanigans last night. Yeah. It was interesting. It wasn't too late last night. It was a little after 3, but yeah, it was some fun shenanigans. I know my son, everybody keeps saying this. I got to understand this Discord thing. I got to see how that works. I have to look into it.
Discord?
Yeah, I know my son and his friends have a Discord, and they're always talking about it. All the cool kids are doing it. The teaser trail, yeah, it's in the background. It looks awesome as hell. I mean,
yeah,
I'm all for this. We'll get into it. Let's say hello, everybody, and see what's going on. Mopar just saw a few Nintendo games at GameStop the other week. I love the old Nintendo, the original one, man. Excite Bike. I used to play Excite Bike for hours.
Excite Bike. My big one will always be Mike Tyson's Punch Out. But
Punch Out was good too. Body Blow, Uppercut, Glass Joe,
Contra. Our 30 lives.
I don't know if you guys know this, but there was once an Atari. It was an Atari game. Yeah, well, it's. I can't. I'll go get it. I have it behind me.
What was it? I think, Davey knows. Davey and I have talked about it. The first Castlevania game, and even the second one. The Castlevania games were good.
My Kiss buddy, my Kiss Army brother.
Hey, John. Uh-oh. Did Colin Murray change his name? A little bit. Nice, Colin. Hope you're doing well, bud.
Feast your peepers. What's up? I like that. So because he was talking about dipping his toe into YouTubing as doing some podcast stuff. So that might be it. Feast your peepers. I like it. I like it. Hold on.
I know why Bill's saying the skydiving.
Hold on 1 second. I'll go get the game because I forgot. 1 second.
And I gotta send you that picture. God, that filter was good, wasn't it, Bill? Oh man. What the hell's that? AI task force. Okay, whatever that is. Okay. No, we were on our private chat after we watched Teen Wolf last night, and there was this one filter where we were all skydiving, and then all you had to do was open your mouth, and then you twirled in circles and went down. We were laughing at that for a while.
Okay.
Remember the skydiving filter last night, Pat? I hope you remember that.
I do remember that. That was a fun one. Yeah, all the filters made its reared its ugly head again last night during the fun. And I think I saw Bill. There's Bill from skydiving. Drop it in, see you guys. Let's give Bill his intro, and I got to get some skydiving intros going too.
Fuck the other Everscathed. Fuck you for sending me this shit.
Oh wait, Bill's in the chat. So Bill, this was a beer, or this is a sour ale that I forgot up at my folks that I wanted to bring when we went to Flashback. It's a slushy beer, and it's blueberry, strawberry, vanilla, cherry berry medley, and yellow cake flavors because it's a blueberry muffin flavor. I've had some other blueberry muffin ones, and they weren't nearly as good. This actually isn't that bad, but it's a sugar high.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man.
Yeah, Duck Hunt. I loved playing Duck Hunt.
Well, yeah, like when we got a Nintendo, that was Super Mario and Duck Hunt were on the same cartridge. I don't know if whenever you played Nintendo or had one.
I have to look into. I have to talk to my son because I know he knows how to do it.
There's,
you know, highlighted this quote used in your video the other day. I think. Oh, okay, cool.
What did I want to ask you or tell you? Oh, with the Nintendo games, like, remember when the first Nintendo came out? Like, there was a Nintendo game for every movie. Remember that? Like, almost every movie had a Nintendo game.
Yeah. So, like, it's 1983. You saw this. The Halloween Atari game came out in '83. This is not my original one. This is an original one, but my original. I actually got this as a kid. And it got lost in the sands of time. You know, my parents probably took my 2600 and all the other shit and put it in a freaking garage sale, and all that shit was gone. But I got this copy eventually. So this was the original game. If you guys have ever played this, man, is it the sound in the background is so annoying. After a while, you just have to turn the sound off.
Why am I having trouble with this?
And last year, I got this last year, the Retro Realms.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, this is the box that it came in, which is awesome because it looks like a retro gaming like a video game you see in the arcade.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the game. I got it for Xbox One. Figured if I ever opened it, my son could play it. I could play it on my son's because that's the Xbox game. So it's Halloween and Ash Evil Dead. It's a twofer. So those are the games I have that are Halloween. So then there's that one that you can get on your phone, which I played for a little bit, but I was like, didn't do much.
You and I have the same ones. Obviously, yours is more original, the Atari game. Mine's got the replica box, but everything else is original. But
original Apple II computer had some very iconic learning games like the Carmen Sandiego series. I never had one of the original ones. My first computer, if I remember, it was like a Timex Sinclair. I think it was our first computer. Then I got a Commodore 64.
Why is this not coming up?
Herbert, what's up?
I'm gonna
Cody,
take
this man. What's up, Cody? Long time no see.
Cody, good times last night, bud.
But I can bring up. Let me bring up the official site for the game. This.
Yeah, bring up the site. Bring up the site.
So here is the official site. Which is cool. I just realized his head moves on this. When you move the, look at that.
Oh, it does. It moves. Holy cow!
I
Yeah.
didn't notice that the first time on this. He's shaking his head. No, 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 no,
Yes,
no, no.
yes. Does
No,
it go up and down?
no. No, I don't think it does. No, it just goes side to side.
Imagine
Interesting.
if it went up and down. That would have been weird.
So welcome to Haddonfield, 20th of August 20. What is what is all this? These are all updates. So let's see. Let's click on and see what they got going on here. Elphonic Compass International Pictures, Further Front, and Gun Interactive are bringing the next big thing in asymmetrical horror in Halloween. And here's the video, which I can show it. I think it ding, I don't give a rat's ass. I got it playing in the background anyway. Heavily regarded as the blueprint for the modern slasher, Halloween's 1970 has left an undeniable and indelible mark on modern horror. Now the teams behind some of the most successful modern horror game titles join their publishing forces with the original producers of the film franchise to deliver the definitive interactive iteration of this landmark property. Elphonic and Gun Interactive, in partnership with Compass International Pictures and Further Front, present Halloween. So this is going to be interesting as hell. I mean, Carpenter must have a Woody because he loves to play games.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm reading something here.
Where's Jordan? No. Jordan, he didn't make the festivities last night. He passed out.
Said he
early.
passed out on his couch or something, right?
Yes. Me neither. I'm not a gamer, and I'm gonna have to try this, but I'm gonna have to see what system to play it on. I'm gonna have to get a game system because I don't have a game system. Right? Will they make it for Atari 2600 so I can go get one of that?
That you would like that, right? Nah, it won't handle the graphics.
Remember the power pad where you had to stand on it and to jump to make your character jump. Well, I remember what was the game that was Nintendo, right? Where you did all the physical stuff.
The Wii, Nintendo Wii.
Nintendo Wii. I remember that was big for a while. Colin says, I have to admit, I'm not a gamer at all, but this game might sway me. Me too. I'm just not into video games at all. I want to play this because it's got great graphics, and I mean, I just kind of just want to watch it. To be honest with you, I don't even need to really play it.
Well, if you remember at H45, this was the long rumored that it was going to be a game like this. So
yeah, he talked about it. Remember, Malik said it, and he was right.
But like Friday the 13th game, which was the last time I played like a crazy or major game like this, was awesome. And I guess Texas Chainsaw Massacre was good, if not better, than the Friday 13th one. So
yeah, I remember when we got Pong. We got Pong. I want to say we got it around 1980. I remember getting Pong. My dad came home with it. And then 2600 had to be maybe a year or two after that. 2600 came out. Well, we got it, I should say, because I remember it came out. I didn't get it right away. Gory, what's up, buddy?
I remember ColecoVision. That was when I was a little tight.
That was my favorite game system, ColecoVision.
Is ColecoVision? Did they have Donkey Kong, the Jungle Donkey Kong, or Donkey Kong Jungle? That was a lot of fun. Not the original Donkey Kong, but the Jungle one.
I remember that Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr. I don't remember Jungle.
Or maybe Junior is what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, Donkey Kong Jr. was awesome. Asymmetrical in gaming means one versus many. Basically, in this case, it will be one Michael Myers versus 4 victim players. For Friday the 13th, it was one Jason versus 7 counselors. Okay.
Well, if we all end up playing our group, I think that would be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to. You know, we're gonna be up the late night drunken streams like we had last night. We'll be playing the game.
Well, as the missus said, Pat, when I showed it to her, she said to my son, "Like, we're not going to see Dad even more now." I was like, "Oh no!"
When we get this, say goodbye to your father.
That's pretty much what she said. Yeah. Oh man.
Will it become a bad idea to transfer Michael Myers after Halloween 78, Halloween 4, and Halloween 2018? Who will come to the conclusion that this exactly? Why do you do that? It doesn't work out well.
Yeah, Pat, I really wish it would have went on the Switch though as well. Maybe it will later, like at least on the Switch too, because I played the Friday 13th game on the Switch and it was perfect because with the Switch, you know, you could do the handheld or you could play it on the big screen. That's like, i.e., the Nintendo Switch.
That was a big deal when Dragon's Lair came out. I remember seeing that for the first time in an arcade and seeing the graphics. That was a big deal when it came out.
I keep on getting these messages. What's going on here?
TCM, it was 3 family members first 4 victims. Colin played Friday the 13th one, I guess, with his stepsons, PlayStation, enjoyed it. And I played the Warriors one, which was great too. They have a Warriors game too?
PlayStation 2, I think, is when I had it. Yeah, I was one. God, I wasn't playing all the games as much.
Don't tell me all this stuff. I'm going to go start getting a gaming system. What's wrong with you people?
The real good Rocky games are on PlayStation 2 too, Pat, as well. Probably on Xbox as well, if I remember right.
And they have a thing. I remember they had a thing one, right? They had, like Colin mentions here, but Xbox Series, XJS, PlayStation 5, and PC are where the games will be played. Oh, you can play it on a PC then. I don't have to buy anything now. I can just play it right here.
You know,
exactly, Pat, that gaming collector. God, please.
The PlayStation 2 Rocky game, Pat, so it was like story mode. So you did all the fights like in the movies, right? So, of course, when you get the Rocky 5, you're fighting in the street with Tommy Gunn. You're grabbing garbage cans and shit and throwing them at him.
Is this the one Mobar's talking about?
Yeah, that's probably it. There was 2. There was Rocky Legends, too. Rocky Legends was a lot of fun.
The Warriors game was great. It was made by Rockstar, the same company that made Grand Theft Auto. I didn't even know it was a Warriors game. Did they do it on your PC?
Bill was spot on. Rockstar. I tell you, man, those Grand Theft Auto games, you could sit there playing those for a long time. Yeah, they're a good game company.
Well, this is just basically saying how they got together and they talked about what they're going to do, the different partners. And I mean, if these are the graphics and these are just prototypes, and this is fantastic. I mean, look at these graphics.
Yeah. Did you catch, Pat? Like, it sure looks like we're getting the other universes, right? Like, some people are saying Smith's Grove, but that sure looks like Warren County Sanitarium, not as much Smith's Grove. But, well, then again, it is Smith's Grove and Halloween 6.
If they start having like different modules where you can have like different adventures in the different movies and stuff, I mean, that's going to be fucking forget it. My wife will divorce me because I'll never see her again. I'll just be playing that shit.
It maybe when you go through these pictures there, I know there's one picture that looks like Earl's Bar. So we get, oh man.
What are these other tabs for? Tackling single. Please do check out the hub post, tackling single and multiplayer modes in Halloween and constructing. Oh, there's all different. There's different tabs. Okay, we can hit on that. So let's do this. Open and make it another tab. We're actually going to probably just do it here. Let's see if I hit it. Yeah, let's just do it here instead. Tackling single and multiplayer mode. So this is why I wanted to do this. I don't understand this because, like I said, I am so far removed from the gaming world that I don't understand how a lot of this shit works. I just remember paying for all the shit for my son because my son's a big gamer. I'm paying for what the hell he always had that. He always had the what the hell was it the yearly Microsoft subscription, whatever the hell that was. You have that. Then he had Steam, and I forget what else. I don't know, a bunch of other shit. Tackling, but look at that. That's some cool. I love that image. Tackling single and multiplayer modes in Halloween. Funk dives into why making a single player narrative in Halloween was a must. Yeah, of course, because I mean, this is one of the very best in the genre. John Carpenter's Halloween stands above the rest, and when it comes to storytelling and tension. Okay, in the multiplayer mode, you and up to 4 other players can join up to help free your town from death itself. With an array of interactable elements, players will have to team up, be smart, brave, and efficient to aid their friends and the folks of Haddonfield in thwarting Michael Myers. Explore the film locations you know and love across multiple maps, and who knows, maybe you'll find some sweet Easter eggs from this horror masterpiece along the way. That's going to be cool if there's all different Easter eggs. I mean, look at this. It's such great graphics. Loving it. Hey, what's up? Blake just got his NES out of the closet. What is the release date? I mean, they're talking about this. Did they give a release date? It's got to be 2026. What's the release date? It's got to be next year.
It's 2026. Did they spot on an exact?
Maybe they'll show it.
Wouldn't be surprised if
Steam Deck. It's like the Switch, but you can upload ROMs and all that fun stuff. I don't know if my son has. I know he had a subscription to Steam, so maybe that's what that was. I just know that name because I paid for it.
My
So,
guess is
Matthew,
probably before the holiday, maybe like a year from now, right?
I would think that I could see it coming out for next Halloween. I mean, Halloween fans love Halloween no matter what, but I would think, if you want to attract, they know they're going to get our money, but if they want to bring other people in, maybe do it around, maybe this time next year, not necessarily around Halloween. It could be a little bit earlier. There was a Jaws Nintendo game too. So you show you how much far removed from games I have been.
I just know the Friday the 13th Nintendo game, which was a trip and a half. And obviously, you know how much they've spun that with figures and pictures and everything, where he's kind of like that bluish purple Jason.
Herbert says, okay, my friends, I must set the record straight. There is no Thorn trilogy. Just as saying Thorn was Halloween 5 and 6. Watch them again. Halloween 4 wasn't Thorn at all. Yes.
Yeah. There's no Thorn.
I agree. I don't know what I think they call it because I see why people call it the Thorn trilogy, because all those three of those films are connected. But yeah, you're absolutely right. There is no mention of that Thorn in Halloween 4 at all. So I totally agree. Back in the 1990s, there was the Counselor's Corner hotline where you could call in and would help you find a way to. Yeah, remember there used to be all like little tricks to beat games and stuff back in the day. But I was like, well, what's the purpose of that? If you beat the game, you're not playing it anymore.
I don't think we want, unless it doesn't matter with our language. Somebody sent me a video of a Tony Moran kind of similar rant that like he had on our videos.
Oh, really? I was going to go. He was actually at the PA Sideshow HorrorCon, and I was going to go there. It was this weekend, and I was like, but I just didn't. I do so much driving during the week. I'm like, I don't think fucking driving down there, so I didn't go. And he was there, and Fancy Nancy was there, and a few other people. I forget who.
I wonder if he's still with Fancy Nancy.
I don't know. She was there, so I mean, if they weren't together, I can't see him wanting to be around her. So, what did you go on a podcast and do the same type of shit?
I'll forward you that link that I sent you the snapshot of the picture.
Yeah, he's due to do something dumb. It's been a while.
It's a video of this guy on a boat. It's like an excursion with an alligator like near them. Oh God.
I would love if they did a Halloween 3 game. It definitely deserves it. If you ever go online, there was a mock-up of a Halloween 3 game in the vein of the original Halloween, in the vein of the Atari game like this. And they did a mock-up of it, but it was never real. I wish it was.
Bill, I'll send it to you from Instagram because that's how Sean sent it to me. So oh God, this is terrible. Okay, I have to.
The earliest would probably be somebody. That's not taken yet, probably. This way, get everybody excited for the season. They can start playing it. So I would think that. So Michael Myers Punch Out. Could you see him? Yeah, throw him in a Punch Out. Let him get in a fight.
Well, dude, that'd be a lot of fun.
Oh, that'd be great if they came out like a Punch Out of like horror icons, and you could get Jason fighting Myers and
right,
and like Pinhead, Freddy fighting like Leatherface and shit. That's
a Piston Honda, Piston Pennywise.
Yeah, exactly. Tony Moran rant. No way. Not at all.
It was a pretty vulgar video, though. That's why I was on mute for a second ago. I had to see what he was sending. So, I sent it to YouTube, Pat. So,
any of you guys played the Nightmare on Elm Street game NES? Kind of a low rent Castlevania feature. I never did. Did you play it? You probably did. Brett.
I never did.
You didn't?
That would be a question of the sister. She's the big Nightmare on Elm Street fan back then, around that time. And we had the Nintendo. You know what game? God, you're making me think. Whenever he played that game with siblings, God, she loved Bubble Bobble and Marble Madness. God, we used to play those
Bubble
games.
Bobble?
Oh, yeah, with the little, I think they were lizards where you create these bubbles. And it's one of the few games I can honestly say we beat like pretty quick.
This is going to be good. Wanting to give fans the best experience alongside the multiplayer mode, the narrative for single player in Halloween takes on a new shape. No pun intended. Playing as Michael Myers, walk through memorable locations from the 78 classics, such as the Myers house, or bask in the recreated atmosphere of Haddonfield. That's going to be awesome as hell.
It's good that you can play Myers too, right? I think that's important. If you didn't do that,
I would. Yeah, I really wanted to do that. Wanting to bring players a mix of multiplayer fun with their desire to enjoy an immersive and interactive cinematic experience. We've placed emphasis on exploration and replayability in the single player mode, with that largely informing The design of story mode, we hope to transport our players to 1978 Haddonfield for Halloween. They'll never forget if they survive. Special items and collectibles will be exclusive to this mode, and we cannot wait to unveil those later. Interesting.
So is there going to be a couple versions of this game, right? Is there going to be collector's editions and shit?
I would think so. So, yeah. All right, guys, take my money as usual. What else is new?
They should add like the silly things like John Carpenter cigarette smoke and dolly tracks to trip over and shit, and the guy hanging out like behind the hedge right at that house.
How funny would that be? Yeah, put all that stuff in there.
If you're in the station wagon when he breaks the window, he's got the wrench in his hand.
Hold on to this. I hit that on the wrong one.
Pat, are you a fan of the original Point Break movie? I'd assume you would like the original.
Oh, yeah. I was watching it the other night. I love it.
It's on right now.
Yeah, I watched it the other night.
Somewhere, bro. Good cast.
Constructing the ultimate horror sandbox. So let's see that. Read how Halloween aims to elevate immersion to offer the perfect horror playground. I like it. All these big words. Sounds sexy.
What do you think, Pat? You imagine like when you're playing Myers, they have the whole thing at the end of Kills where you got all the guys that are beating the shit out of you. You got to somehow survive that.
Tell you, man, if they start coming out with different modules where you're playing in all the different various movies, that would be great.
Yeah.
Will the deluxe edition of the Halloween video game have physical copies? I'm sure they're going to come out with something because they're going to make money on collectors like myself, like idiots like myself.
See, I always liked, but they were like the older games, kind of like Streets of Rage or Double Dragon, where you're going through the boards and everything. Like the Ninja Turtle games are kind of like that.
Halloween will be in Belfast at the con around the 6th of September. Unfortunately, I'll probably not be able to go as my starting a new job at that time. Halloween's fun, man. These super nice. I mean, I never went to anything at a con with them. We just hung out at the bar and drank with them at age 45.
You know what? At Flashback, Pat, that his Tots figure came out from the first of his Halloweens. I can't believe. Maybe it's just because it's new. The guy was trying to get like $230 out of people. It's like, damn, that thing can't be more than $200 from Trick or Treat Studios, probably, right?
I think so. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I was hitting all sorts of buttons. Yeah, I would think they're going to come out with different versions. There'll be like intermediate edition, the deluxe edition, the super duper deluxe edition, and yeah, take my money. There was a fighting movie killers game. I believe it's called Terradome or something like that. And all the killers you mentioned and much more, like the Tall Man and Ghostface. It's on PC only.
Oh, really? So
I'm gonna have to start looking for all this shit.
So they put all the licensing on that and everything. Wow, cool.
So supposedly making 2 of them. Maybe we'll see it in here what they're saying.
You know, Pat, I'm not just saying to say this. I think Bill would be excited if we did this. Maybe we should get a head start on the video game thing and go play some Texas Chainsaw. Why not?
Figure out how to play all this stuff because I am so far removed from it. It's not even funny.
You know, I think why I kind of got out of it for a bit, and it's just there's just so much you could do with all the buttons, right? Like these systems have so many more different buttons now. That
was my thing, but yeah, when Terrence first started playing games, he'd be like, "Come on, Dad, play games." Plus, he liked all the war games, like Call of Duty. And there's a few other ones, and for was it the Xbox One? The controller's got 2 joysticks. It's got buttons on the top, on the bottom, on the sides. One's in the middle, and I'm like, whoa! What am I doing here? It's too much shit.
I think the Nintendo 64
button. That's it.
I might be biased, but the Nintendo 64 controller might have been the best because it did have like the analog, the thumb control where you could swerve, or you got like the up, down, left, right, and there was a handful of buttons. That was probably the max I could do. Sega Genesis was cool, 3 buttons.
Has anyone ever heard the urban legend that Michael was only going to scare Judith as a Halloween prank in the opening, but the mask Michael put on was a Silver Shamrock mask that made him a psycho? They always talked about tying that in.
That's pretty cool, though. That's
I
pretty
like
cool.
that. Yeah, I mean, this is where they could do like when we talked about them doing an anthology and doing different like episodes where they can explore different things. I would love for that. One of the video games Slash remembers playing was a game called 1942 where you would play this World War II pilot shooting down enemy planes. Sounds familiar.
Sorry, Michael, I liked it. Probably because of GoldenEye and the wrestling video games at that time.
But I'm seeing things like, I mean, like this. I do see that they're showing these houses, and I'm not recognizing anything yet. There's definitely not anything that's. I can sort of see where they were going with this, like sort of like the Doyle house, I assume, but it's not. I mean, they're definitely not exact replicas. But I like it. It looks cool.
Yeah,
A
they
lot of
probably
people-
will, Bill. You're right. The physical copies.
Let's see. As an homage to the meticulously crafted execution of John Carpenter's Halloween, our team has worked diligently to recreate the quaint town of Haddonfield as a living, breathing game world for players to exhaustively explore. Working with Malika Cott and Ryan Freeman, the original producers of the films, has been, well, not all the films, it has been amazing to make certain that the game is authentic to the source material every step of the way. All right, well, that does not look like the Doyle house, but let's see. Like I said, this is all prototypes. Since day one, our mission has been an attempt to honor the aesthetics captured in the original film. All right, well, like I said, let's show us, baby. Like this house here. Whose house is this? That's none of the houses you'd see in the film.
Unless that was, isn't that look like Alice's house a little bit, or no?
Yep, that's Halloween too.
Well, okay.
Because they're saying it's original Halloween. And I don't think they're doing any of the other movies yet that I'm thinking of. I mean, I would think eventually.
I mean, that looks like a water tower in the background, not the tower from the last few movies.
Yeah, it does have the water tower, just like the last few, but there was no water tower in the original
That wasn't
one.
a water tower, though, I thought, Pat. I thought there was like a... It was like... Was that a water tower?
It was a water tower, yeah. Maybe there was all these people were speculating, all these different horror channels speculating, the radio station antenna and the water tower, and it's all background noise. I read that the original part of the Elm Street game, originally you would be playing Freddy, and one of the objects of the game was to keep teens from burying your bones. Interesting.
Well, we also got to remember that this game's it's not gonna be coming out right away, so they could add a ton of stuff.
Oh, and I'm sure they are, because they're basically saying like I know there's all sorts of little disclaimers, that says this is not necessarily what it's going to look like. It's extremely expensive to produce physical copies of games and DVDs and CDs, and they're small. They're a small company. They'll most likely put them very limited quantities out to buy, but they will sell out fast. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get one. I have to go to add to the collection.
Collection.
There was many Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle video games. Yeah, I mean, they were big. Hey, Liana, happy Sunday. Yeah, we're all going to be playing. I know Liana's a gamer, so. The official Halloween Movies Twitter account for Trancas and Compass is out to Davey after I covered the trailer on the site. They thanked me for the coverage, and they're going to go send over some merch. Nice. Did they do that for every channel? Because it was like 8,000 channels. They jumped all of my.
Yeah, no kidding.
My YouTube was blowing up with everybody doing it. I mean, we're doing it late to the game just because
we're just doing it
spur of the moment right away because I really don't care. I just figured we were just talking about this last night in our after hours festivities. I'm like, let's just go over, because I was trying to understand. Like I said, I am so far removed from gaming since like I said, my last game system I owned for myself was the first Sega, which was eons ago. So I don't understand all the gaming stuff because it just doesn't interest me. But this interests me. This I'll be getting into. They said you'll be able to explore areas only mentioned in the movie as well as the iconic locations. There's a photo of the interior of the Rabbit and Red Lounge where you'll get to go into. Ooh, nice.
So that maybe that picture wasn't Earl's bar, but maybe that was Rabbit and Red. Maybe they're just sticking to the original movie. Maybe I'm probably overthinking this stuff.
I would think, I guess once they do this and they'll see how this is, that maybe they'll explore different things. To dip their toe in it, but I guess for now, you wouldn't just start it. Well, if Universal had their way, they would do a Halloween 2 game because they're whore the shit out of that IP. But
no, this is fine.
Start here, yeah. Don't start with part 2. Start here, and then let's see where it goes from here. I mean, This is going to be super cool. I mean, there's going to be so much stuff that, I mean, even like they're opening up worlds of possibilities for collectors, which I'm scared of, because now, like this Myers here, they're going to come out with figures for this Myers. They could come out with a whole line of collectibles based on the game. And my wallet is just hurting thinking about that.
Davey wants to know if we'll be able to play Adam Sandler's producer, Barry Bernardi, right?
We play exactly. They just announced that Smith's Grove Sanitarium will be a multiplayer map. Who wants
That'll
to play Mrs. Elrod watching Night of the Living Dead in the opening? Yeah, I hope they do a part 2. It'd be great. Hey, what's up, Jeff? A little late to the party. I was binging some Melrose Place. Don't even have a PS5, but I'm excited and we'll buy. Well, it says it's you can do it on a PC. So now that I know that, I don't have to buy a game system. I can just do it on my computer.
PS5 is going to be the thing for me.
Question in Halloween 2, 1981. We didn't get the heavy breathing from under the mask from Michael after he was shot 6 times and he moved around slow. Well, the whole transfer of the end of Halloween to Halloween 2 was a big giant mess. Yeah, you don't get that. You don't get his breathing. You don't see Tony Moran's face, probably because they want to pay him. And how many times does he shoot him? Like it's people, production people can't count. He gets shot 7 times. So that whole transfer from 1 to 2 was a big mess.
Yeah, because they didn't make 7 shooters, did they, Pat?
Not that I'm aware of.
My Smith & Wesson.
Bill says, also, Ilphonic stated that this game will be 100% dedicated to the first film only. That's what I figured. They're going to have to start out here and see where it goes. They said that if the game goes well, they will leave the door open to the possibility of doing stuff from the sequels, which makes sense, because it's a lot of money to invest. I mean, and they know they have a gold mine here because of Halloween has such a rabid fan base. So we'll see where it goes from that. Who's Tony Moran? One of our old podcast guests. That's who that was. Yeah, who in the world was Tony Moran?
That's a cunt right there.
Right
There
there.
he is.
Oh man,
That is the man. Should I reach out to him and get him on the show one day?
watch that video that I sent you. See, the guy's got the same vocabulary.
There was once a video game called Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Really?
Yeah, last
The movie
night
was good.
I was. Did Leanna was going to come on? Were you guys? Somebody was busting her chops, right? Who was doing that?
What was doing what?
Was that Bill?
What, last night?
Yeah, or maybe it was all of us. I don't know.
Probably all of us. We were all well, I was flagged.
Lurch, it was a good time hanging out with Lurch too.
Yeah,
So.
because there's a whole world of gamers that don't necessarily watch movies or into that. So you're just going to bring it to a whole different world of people and see where it goes. Maybe I'll actually get to start playing a game with my son again, like I used to back in the day, because maybe he'll play this. Well, we get Laurie, Linda, and Annie cameos. I'm wondering how they're gonna. Have they said how they're gonna work it out with the characters? Because I mean, they can't just go use somebody's likeness. To my knowledge,
I think it'd be badass to play Loomis.
Yeah, I mean Loomis. They have to have a Loomis in there. I mean, well, they were showing
even with his Australian accent. Even though I know those accents are similar.
Well, I don't see it on this page unless there's another. Let me click on this.
What'd you think of that voiceover? I thought it was funny. I still got a kick out of it though.
Which one? The one for this?
The Loomis voiceover, yeah.
I didn't mind it. Everybody was giving it shit. I'm like, it was better than the H2O one, which was horrible.
Gotta go to Walkabout Creek.
Halloween night, 1978. The unsuspecting families of the quiet suburban town of Haddonfield are making holiday preparations, and evil has made its way home. Like this house here. Whose house is this? Looks cool, but whose house is it?
Corey's.
Don't even go there. Oh, look at this. So is that Laurie, and he's stalking Laurie in the Doyle house? The boogeyman is out. Team up in a 1-4 asymmetrical horror showdown on everyone's favorite night of the year. Choose to save the quiet town of Haddonfield from bloodshed as a hero of Haddonfield, or stalk and terrorize the residents as Michael Myers. Yeah, I'm gonna play Myers, man. I want to fuck some people up. That's what I want to do. The Loomis voiceover was bad. It wasn't that bad, Michael. Believe me. People say, oh, they should use the guy from H2O. Seriously, go eat a dick. That guy was horrible. I could do a better one than the guy in H2O. I mean, you want to get who was the guy's name that did the voiceover for the flashback scene for Tom Jones Jr. That guy did a good job. Get him on there. But the one I heard didn't sound bad. I saw a lot of people on like a couple of the Halloween sites that I follow. Oh, get the guy from H2O. Seriously, dude? Go get the shit out of your ears.
Pat, you're getting upset. I don't like this.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm only halfway through a beer.
Take it easy, dog.
I know, man. I'm getting mad, dog. Afraid of the Dark episode called The Pinball Wizard, which games a lot. See, there's so many different games and stuff. It's been so long since I've been into the gaming world. I'll try one day. Has anyone ever tried to count how many times PJ Souls said totally in Halloween? No. I've played the totally game before though, where we used to do a shot every time she said totally. That I had done before.
One of your favorite movies is on. Cool as Ice.
Oh, is that what you have on in the background?
Well, Bowfinger's coming on next. I like Bowfinger. Good film.
Good movie. I really don't want Loomis in the game. I feel bad saying that, but I want a whole new open world. Yeah, but you got to have Loomis. He's such an integral part of since they're just trying to recreate the first film. I totally understand what you're saying, but
I think, yeah, Leanna's saying that if they just throw him in there just to throw him in there, then maybe don't have him in there.
Yeah, if he's just
have something to do for him, right?
Yeah, maybe if you could play as Loomis and you're there and you're trying to find him, that's cool.
Would they really throw, if they go to Halloween 4, could we have the Reverend in there? They probably won't do that, right? Because he's a priest and stuff, right?
I don't know, man. That'd be great. Why not? I mean, look at the shit that goes on in video games. What are they worried about these days?
If they're going to unmask Michael, are we paying Tony Moran? Are they paying Tony Moran, you think?
Yeah, well, yeah, they're definitely not going to use his face. That's for sure. I think this looks good. I think this Myers looks pretty darn cool. Although his
for
face,
a video game,
the mask to me looks. The lips should be a little bit different because it almost looks like he's smirking, like he's smiling. But that's just me being very nitpicky. But it looks cool otherwise.
Looks like the one on like the one on Cody Decker's Avatar.
It does, yeah. Follow and subscribe. Well, yeah, go to Halloween and follow this fucking page. Go hit the like button, folks. Come on. See, Jeff doesn't mind the issue of voiceover. Ugh, that's just horrible, dude. I'm sorry. Now I sound like my neighbor. It's just it's terrible. Yeah, you got to have a Sheriff Brackett in there too. You got to have the key people in there. You really do. You have to have Brackett in there.
Imagine if Sheriff Brackett and whatever Sheriff Meeker, or if he was a deputy before that, or whatever, Meeker's in there too.
Yeah, it'd be cool to have Meeker there as a deputy, right? And you have to have Hunt as well. And the 83 cult horror anthology movie Nightmares. Oh, I love Nightmares. We're doing the Bishop of Battle story. Emilio Estevez's character becomes obsessed with the arcade game. Yeah, the Bishop of Battle. I am the Bishop of Battle, master of all I survey. Great movie. That's Colin's still in the chat. I introduced him to that film. I told him, I said, you got to watch Nightmares. It's such a good movie. Underrated horror anthology. And
yeah, I heard that Kane Hodder had something to do with the game, right? I don't know if that's true or not, but we know Nick Castle does.
Yeah, they're showing pictures of him wearing the suit to get the movements down right. Sounds like Loomis will be a hero character in the multiplayer mode, like Tommy Jarvis in the F-13 game, where if you die as a victim, you can come back as Loomis if he's been called or activated.
Activated? Did they plug him in?
Exactly. And as Liana says, yeah, hit that like button and subscribe. Damn it.
Yeah.
Join the channel. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot more member stuff coming because now the summer's starting to come to a close, and we'll start putting together a bunch of exclusive membership crapola, and we'll see how that goes. We're due for a membership stream maybe next weekend. No, actually, everybody's busy next weekend. We talked about that last night.
I thought we were doing something with one of the days, or we're not.
We were trying to coincide. I think Saturday night is the night. I got to find out because Saturday night now the wife's talking about going out to dinner with some people. So, we'll discuss it after.
After dinner, maybe you could always.
So you telling yourself to shut up, that Cody Decker?
Cody Decker.
But what would Kane Hodder have to do within this game? I don't understand. What do you have to do within this game? Meeker's in it. He's not going to be in this first because they're basically saying it's just going to be the first movie. But I think if does well, which I think this going to do well, and they're definitely going to start. They'll branch out if they're smart. They'll branch out because, like I said, they can just merchandise the shit out of it and make more money.
Yeah,
And
if
make
the
more
last
of my money.
if the last two franchises had a game, like I mean Texas Chainsaw and Friday the 13th, and that did well, God,
And that did
this
well.
has got to. How much did you make? Can you imagine this is going to do?
This is going to do much better. No offense to those franchises because I do love them, but I think this is going to be like those didn't get me to play the games, and I love both those franchises. This is going to get me to play a game. Yeah, Nightmares is great. For those who haven't seen Nightmares, go check that movie out. Great movie. Everyone from the first film is going to be in there. Everyone, the entire first film will be represented, even the stuff you never saw between scenes. Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I know there's a couple of press releases. Here, it was this. So this is bloody disgusting when they announced it the other day on the 20th. The game, single-player multimodal stealth video game releasing in 2026.
Okay.
Single-player and multiplayer modes, pretty much everything we went over. So now we'll address the elephant in the room. I saw a lot of negativity on all sorts of places because I guess these are the companies that did the Chainsaw Massacre and F-13, and they stopped doing updates. I guess so. The games are just what? Can you still play them? They just don't. There's no more updates. Is that how it works?
As far as I know, yeah.
A lot of people complaining that these were the companies that were doing it, and it's like, well,
it helped me. Like for the people in chat, like Bill probably knows. I think the Friday the 13th one lasted pretty damn long. I don't know if the Texas Chainsaw ones lasted nearly as long for the updates. But
no, it didn't sound like this. I remember when the Chainsaw Massacre came out, and because Bill and Lurch play it, so they were always talking about it. It didn't seem like it was out all that long before they shut it down. Now, when they say they shut it down, I think you can still play it. Am I correct? But there's just no updates. Like it's just like as is.
As far as I know, that's correct.
Bill, I think that's what it is. Dawn of the Dead 78 game would be that would be great.
392 Mopar, yeah,
that would be a fun game.
Let's go to that next.
What would have become of the Halloween franchise if Dr. Loomis died in the explosion at the end of Halloween 2? Well, they did other movies without him. They weren't as good as the first two.
But he's pretty. It's
5, 6.
Pretty important in 4, 5, and 6, though.
Yeah, and he's important in 4 more than anything. And 5, he's fun because he's just drunk through the whole fun, and he's just angry and yelling at everybody, getting his bourbon breath on everybody. And part 6, he was just basically there, and he was just very quiet and stoic. But
yeah, I think with the updates, I think you're gonna. If I were to bet, wouldn't it just be like probably hitting the other movies, possibly other settings from the other films?
Plenty of downloadable content ideas too. At the very least, they could even do H Kill's flashback with Lonnie and all. There's a world of possibilities. Yeah, there's so much they could do. So and that's definitely going to do well. Exactly. This is going to blow up because
I imagine what you do at the hospital, right? Like if you're going to do something with if you have Lori in the hospital, that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, maybe you can play Jimmy. You can stalk her the whole night.
Can they do any hot tub stuff with Bud?
I was going to say maybe if you Bud, maybe you can get to bang
Karen.
Get to go bang Karen, Nurse Karen. And then you get to drain all the blood out of Nurse Alves. I'm in it.
If Eddie Lee's in it, can we kill him?
I'll be what do you call it? It could be Mr. Garrett with my belly.
Good old Mr. Garrett.
Leanna's excited because getting in at the beginning is key. Yeah, exactly. It's going to be. It's just going to be crazy. I think it's really going to blow up.
Can we actually see the Mackenzie house?
Yeah, maybe we'll get to meet the Mackenzies. We'll get to see what do you call it? Tommy Doyle and Lindsay when we'll get to the Mackenzie's house and say call the police. AI-generated game platforms will likely replace lost revenue streams from movie theaters. Yeah, I mean, movie theaters are just they're really falling by the wayside, which is sad. I'm hoping the one up here lasts because every time it's never really that crowded.
You know what I thought would be fun, but I don't know if we're going to get this far. You imagine if you're Michael at the beginning of the Halloween 5, if they put that like where you got to survive the rapids. Like, you imagine that? Like, oh, there he goes. I'm not gonna get him. He's going all the way down.
Negative from people who don't think past hearing the name. Well, it's just everybody just it's this day and age where everybody's just goes right to the negative part of everything. It's like, no, embrace it. You know, a lot of people are complaining if you spend $70 for the game and eventually it goes away. Well, that's just like that could be like anything. Like if you're renting something, you know, you're basically just renting it. You don't get your money back when it goes away. It's just the way it is. It's
Pat,
almost the price point isn't too crazy. And from what I understand, now you guys are saying the game doesn't go away. There's just no updates, but at least you can still play the game. I mean, it's the same thing as if you bought like the old style games. There was no updates on it. You bought that game, and that's the way the game was.
Pat, you imagine if you're the Man in Black with that automatic weapon, right? Oh my God, we're just lacing everybody.
The gun from the 30s,
Tommy gun. Was that a Tommy gun?
Yeah, that's what it looked like. Malik would never have signed up for this if there wasn't something in the contract about ongoing support and longevity of the game.
He's not.
I think so. Yeah, he's it's one thing that that man is he's not stupid. He's a
got
very
his dad's
smart man.
genes. There's
He's a very savvy businessman.
Oh, the late Terrence Stamp here.
Very down to earth and the nice have his cocktails. God bless him. Man after my own heart. So, yeah, Phantasm game would be fun too. Like if they came out with a whole line, like one whole place where you can go play all, like I was mentioning before, where you can just go play all the classic horror movie games and everything. Like if you had a Phantasm game, bring in the Friday 13th game again. What do you call it? The TCM game. If there was a place for that, I'd subscribe to that and play that. I'd be into gaming. Very, very much retired. Like Epic Games in the mix is helpful. All these games.
I've heard nothing but great things about them.
I don't know all this.
I don't know.
I just don't know. These are these are different images that were actually on the website. So these are cool. I love this stalking look right here. Look at Laurie with the baseball bat.
Is that Laurie? Or for sure?
I don't know. I'm assuming it's got to be. I mean, he's sort of dressed like her, except it doesn't have like the blue shirt on. It looks like her hair from the first movie. So maybe it's not her exactly, because I don't know. You know, with Jamie Lee Curtis, if she wants to have to be, licensed for her appearances. Is that old Huckleberry?
Some of there's like a shot that looks like the alley from the flashback in Kills too.
Yeah, look at the one we saw before. So now, who is this that's running up to Michael? I mean, it looks like a police officer. It's not. That's definitely not Brackett. Brackett's not stupid. But that's a great scene. And look at this. That's a thing of beauty. That's some good stuff right there.
I'm trying to think who he looks like.
But they're just showing that. It's like, why are they? Where's you gotta have his trench coat though. See, this looks good. This is a good image. I like that. We see just enough glint of his eye right here, which is fine. I like that.
Just the glimpse, yeah.
Just that. That's perfect.
Not H2O style.
Yeah, no. So this is good. I'm liking all these images. I love this image. This right here is cool as hell. With the teenagers in the town, all in the typical blue lighting. I love it.
Yeah, lighting was just right for that still right there, right?
Yeah. I best they need to make sure they're working, but there's going to be some bugs in the beginning. But yeah, as long as they jump on top of it too. Another thing too, Leanna, is that the Ilphonic is leading the project. Gun is their secondary role. Gun is see, you guys know all these video game companies. That's why I want to do this, because I'm learning as I'm going along. Because, like I said, I'm an old fart. Give me 2600 or die. Yeah, look, if you read all that stuff I did, that's it. They learn and move on. I mean, there's going to be bugs. There's always bugs. There was once a video game spinoff from the cult movie Moonwalker. Interesting. Didn't know
Do you remember this movie pretty well, Bowfinger, Pat?
I love Bowfingers. Good. Look, Jeff, we need Dick Baxter. Dick Baxter would go with you.
We got to get Ben Tramer in there.
Yeah, you got to get Ben Tramer in there too.
Are we going to have a Paul?
Oh, Paul. Gets the keys, and she's got to lose the keys. The keys.
The keys.
Yeah, we got to get to sing. That's why if we go into Halloween 2 territory eventually, yeah, you have to play Bud. You have to sing.
Can you go to Lori's house and pick up a pumpkin and just sit there?
You just carve, make some popcorn. You can stand behind. You get to stand behind the curtain and scare Lindsay Wallace. Lindsay.
They're coming up to the part here where he tells the one guy, Afram, Steve Martin, Afram, we got to get the best film crew ever. And they go to the Mexican border. Remember, they're waving the guys in the van. Get in.
That would be cool. It's a video game. Tremors and Critters. Those movies are ripe for video
Tremors,
games.
for sure, right?
Yeah, I'm surprised there's no games for those. I mean, granted, they're more like cult classic films, but you can get these companies to do that. There'd be enough people that want to play it. There's also a Terminator 2 arcade game. I do remember that.
I remember if that's the game where you got the gun, it's the gun game. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I used to play that a lot at the arcade.
R13 had the rights issues, and they still do. TCM didn't have a story mode. Halloween game has neither of those things to worry about. Yeah. Well, TCM games seem to be pretty cool. I've never played it, but I don't know. Maybe once I dip my toe in this, maybe, like I said, if you could still play it and with no updates, be interesting to check it out.
You got John Carpenter involved in this too. I don't know, because we all know he's a gamer. How much is he really putting input into this? Obviously, I know he's executive.
He's probably just approving stuff and maybe music. He's probably doing music, and that's pretty much it. And collecting a check. Make it Resurrection. You can, can we be Busta Rhymes and do some karate? Be some entertainment.
Colin, if it's like Grand Theft Auto, like Leanna's saying, and you should be able to drive the Smiths Grove station wagon. That'd be pretty badass. You could drive Annie's car too. That'd be cool.
Annie. Imagine an AI generated game of the movie Grease, using one of the theories at the beginning of the movie. Sandy and Denny had drowned in the ocean, then returned to Earth to live their best days again. I've never heard that. That's pretty wild. That's pretty wild. Now I want to hear Christopher Nelson say "Feast your peepers" in his Scottish Irish accent.
Pat, there's only so much you can do.
Look for that part.
Can we do like a video game to Creep Show too? At least with the hitchhiker and the raft. Imagine you're on the raft and you're trying to swim away from that thing.
I beat you. No, you didn't.
Thanks for the ride, lady.
Great results to stream. Yeah, hit the like button, folks. Take it easy, Davey.
Take care, man.
What is Davey? Here's a take the night. Here's let's take the night off. Adam Goldberg of the Goldbergs just announced that he wrote the story mode for this game. He's a huge horror fan, hence the Freddy Krueger episode. Well, I believe that. Hey, look, who would have thought that Danny McBride would have been so involved in the Halloween movies? I mean, judging from his resume, he's probably
did you watch the Goldbergs?
Things ever. I never watched it religiously, but I watched a lot of the episodes.
Good. Okay, because Goldbergs was a lot of fun.
It was fun. It was a good show. I should have watched a little bit more, but it was like I said, we got rid of cable TV years ago, so we got rid of a lot of the regular channels that TV shows were on. So I catch a lot of stuff on reruns because we don't watch regular TV. My kids don't watch TV at all, so not that they're here anymore. Yeah, do a Christine game where you drive around fucking people up, man. I'd love that, man.
Oh my God, Colin. Good Lord.
Isn't that Cunningham's car? I'd love to do that, man. Just cruise around, just mowing people down. War Games is a great movie.
Would it be silly to gain energy after you've been wounded to go trick-or-treating? Grab a bag and start trick-or-treating. That's how you gain energy. Oh man. The options are endless, right? What they can do.
Yeah, I hope the station wagon's there. That's gotta be there. It's iconic as hell to the film.
Dude, drive Annie's car? That'd be cool. Drive Dr. Loomis's BMW.
Park in a handicap spot and he doesn't have handicap plates. Like he did at Smiths Grove.
You see all the other like the Haddonfield Sheriff cars or the troopers, the deputy cars. So
yeah, you have to get what do you call it? the police car's got to be there. Everything's got to be there. So I'm hoping. I think with Malik and Carpenter there, I think we're in safe hands. You can still play the Texas Chainsaw Massacre for now until they shut the servers down. They haven't given a shutdown date, but I imagine it'll be when their next game is ready to come out. So now the Friday 13th one, wasn't there a big thing about them shutting the servers down for that? I think that they did already.
They made like a press release, if I remember right.
I thought I remember hearing that and people being all pissed.
It's funny. I just saw her going to run into the house, like in the background.
Well, it's cool. You see, Michael just looks like he's standing behind us, like, I want to fuck you two bastards up. And then it looks like the pumpkin goes right into me, right in my ass.
Did Michael kill again?
Someone needs to make a T-shirt with the Cunningham line on it too. That'd be great. I just love the way that guy says it. Isn't that Cunningham's car? He almost walked with a little bit of a limp. He styled it up when he got out of the car. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the way Tom. Just always the way he walked. Donald Pleasance. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think this is going to be fun. It's going to be great for all those Halloween fans, and I think it's really going to do well. And I hope they do explore different modules. Eventually, they'll add different things to it where you can play other films. And I'll probably have to have it on something I can have upstairs, because if I just live down here, the wife's going to fucking kill me. She already complains I'm down here too much, which I don't understand. Why would you want to be with me anyway? You'd think you'd want to just get rid of me. But she gives me shit. Ashton, what's up?
Hi, Ashton.
There was a video game spinoff of Dick Tracy and a video game spinoff of there was one of Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I love that movie.
Roger Rabbit.
Yeah, good movie.
Very very special for its time with the effects and the animation and live action.
Oh yeah. I mean, one of the first animated women that you wanted to take home and
Jessica.
touch her fun parts. Yeah, good
you got
movie.
to see Donald Duck and Daffy Duck going at it in the piano, right? You had Mickey Mouse and Bugs Bunny together in a scene. Some cool stuff in that movie.
And Christopher Guest, not Christopher,
Christopher Lloyd
rather, was generally scary.
Yeah, especially when he gets like, what is it, the acid or whatever happens when he gets like his eyes get all crazy looking.
Yeah, the eyes and everything. I mean, he was generally frightening for the time. I remember seeing that. I was like, dude, this is scary shit, man. You scare the crap out of kids. If this stuff does to kids,
this is high quality scary shit here.
Yeah, but let us know what you guys think. You keep throwing some stuff in the chat. Let us know in the comments. Hit us up in the comments afterwards, and that's where we're going. So let's stick with the Halloween theme, and we're going to do our top. We'll do our top 5. We'll just mix it up tonight. Top 5 is going to be an easy one tonight.
No.
So for tonight's top 5, as those watch us every Sunday night, we do a top 5. Tonight we're going to do a top 5 John Carpenter movie endings.
Ooh.
One is a given. Number 1, I would think, is a given, but you never know. But let's see where everything else lands.
We'll find out, won't we?
Let's see. Bill says the servers for F13 went down 2 years ago. Because I remember it being a big thing that they shut it down. I've been able to play it since. Once the servers for TCM go down, you won't be able to play it ever again. If you ever wanted to try it, now or never. And I get people's frustrations about that, because you want the game there. It's like, I don't know why they take it down. That's why that's why a physical copy is always key, because you always have it. But I get you can't get that type of quality on a physical copy.
Yeah. So
I totally get that. But that sucks. This will probably be around for a while. As long as it's making money, Malik's smart. As long as it's making money, he's going to keep that shit around.
If it's going to come out here, or 2026, you're going to have it at least for the 50th, I would think. That's a couple of years.
Yeah, it's going to be around for, you know what? If it costs $70 and it's around for like 5, 6, 7 years, you get your money's worth.
I think you get your money's worth after probably 2 years, I would think, in that situation. But that's just my opinion. Games.
We spend money on other stuff so quickly. But I do get the frustration that it goes away completely, then you don't have it ever again.
Like your problem with the sports games.
You'll always have this because it's a physical copy, so you'll never go away. And same thing with the Retro Realm games. So I get that.
That's a cunt right there.
Yeah, as Tony Moran would say.
What kind of cunt does that?
Yeah, see, he's pissed off already too. They haven't taken it away yet. They haven't even given it to us yet. He's already pissed off that it's going away. He's just saying, "Hey, what's my face in this, so somebody can pay me."
He's gonna want he's gonna want to have his face in there, and they're gonna be like, "Nope, no need."
Nope. I really enjoyed the game version of the Warriors from Rockstar. See, if I keep saying the Warriors, motherfucker, I gotta go check that game out. Even if you have the physical copy, you can't play it. It requires the online servers to play. That's what I'm saying. And that's because of the graphics, I would assume. Once the servers go down, your physical copy is just a nice looking paperweight, which is fine. It's collectible. I mean, I don't like even the retro realm games. I didn't even open it up. And the only reason I got the Xbox One version is if I ever decide to open it up, at least I could play it on my son's system. But yeah, let's do our top 5. We'll stay in the same vein as Halloween and do our top 5 Carpenter movie endings. And let's go. So tonight's top 5 John Carpenter movie endings. So as you know, most, if not all of John Carpenter's movies were always ending on a bleak moment. they were not happy endings.
Bleak moment, and makes you wonder what's going to happen or
What's
what
going to happen. Yep.
What shit.
The door was always left open to do more. And yeah, interesting. To say the least.
A lot of his movies, a lot of the ones we all like are like that. Oh, you're yawning all night.
So for me, my number 5 is I'm right in line with my good buddy Colin. Number 5 is They Live. What's the matter, baby?
That was wrong, baby.
What's wrong, baby? Jeff, Christine, yeah, because you see that little peace move on Christine at the end.
You
never know.
When we talked about this last night, Pat, part of the reason my number 5 is why I thought of it is because it's not a popular ending by most of them, but for me, I thought it was just so damn cool that the good and the bad had to work together to survive. And I have Assault on Precinct 13 as number 5. I thought,
oh, nice.
Remember when the help comes and they're trying to put the cuffs on him, and Austin Stoker's like, "Get away from him!" And then he's like, "It'd be an honor for you to walk out with me." And you just see them walking out together because they coexisted to survive.
That's fair. Yeah. That's cool. We have great movies.
5, Assault on Precinct 13. Yeah.
Slasher Fred's note, it says Starman from 84. Starman says goodbye to Jenny, disappears into the light, and you see her sad face as if she just lost her husband all over again. Starman is an underrated movie.
That's my dad's favorite John Carpenter movie.
It's a good movie. I watched it a couple months back. I think it was on Pluto, and I rewatched it for the first time in 20 some odd years, and I was like, you know what? It's a good movie. Definitely is. See who else. So Cody says Christine also.
Yeah, a lot of people like Christine because the radio pops on right after it's been demoed or smashed down.
Well, remember the radio starts playing, but it's the junkyard guy walking by with the boombox. They're like, that's. And then they all start to walk away, and you see the big compressed brick. You see a piece move, and look at Colin saying his number 4 is Christine. Okay. My number 4, for me, I put The Thing, because The Thing is a bleak ending, but it leaves you wondering because there's no conclusion. But to me, it's not like shocking ending. You know what I mean? It's just the two of them, and it just leaves it ambiguous. Like, well, who is it? You know.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I didn't put it as high up. I'm right there with Cody.
It leaves a big mystery, right?
It leaves a mystery, but it's not as a shocking ending. It's just it leaves you wondering.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Mr. Fred's in another zone. Big Trouble.
Okay. Yeah. Big Trouble's got that type of ending too, right?
Yeah. What do you got, Brady?
Yeah, see, Jeff, I was tempted to even put LA. My number 4 is Escape from New York. I find it great. You figure he's, the anti-hero. He got the president back and everything. And that tape with that important information they want to get out to the public. And he switched the tapes out. And that's just where we really. Yeah, number 4, Escape from New York.
And I'm sure Slasher Fred knows this because he's He knows all the nostalgia stuff. Does anybody know what that song is?
No, I probably should, but I don't.
I don't know the actual name of the song, but it used to be the intro theme to American Bandstand.
Oh, really?
Remember the old American Bandstands? Usually,
We should see if we could find that as our opening briefly, unless we get dinged.
yeah. I still the Agnet guys. When Blake was here earlier, I don't know how they've gotten away for however many years using the song from DC Cab. I guess they just know. I guess nobody gives a shit about it, and I love that song, and I love that they use it, and they don't get in trouble for it. That's fucking awesome.
Use some Teen Wolf songs.
Yeah. Let's see. Dark Star. That's a deep one. If you watch the Eyes of Laura Mars, that movie, it was written by Carpenter. Good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Christine, who sold the cartoon, was also the guy in Home Alone that Kevin was scared of. Yes, it was. Nothing better than being behind the wheel of your own car, except maybe for pussy.
We have a go picture.
Bill's got They Live, number 4. Nice.
Number
All right,
4.
so for me, my number 3. Now I saw this in the theater, and it was a lot. The end of this movie, man, I jumped. Everybody in that fucking theater jumped at the end of this movie when he rolls over and he sees the woman who's possessed by Satan in the bed, and he wakes up and it was a dream. And I'm talking about Prince of Darkness.
Well, Prince of Darkness is a good ending, doesn't it?
That's such a bleak. It's a bleak ending because the woman he loved basically sacrificed herself, and that whole creepy vision the dream everybody kept having, that part always scared the shit out of me because I was always wondering who it was, and then you finally see who it was, but it was just creepy as hell.
Mm-hmm. Very creepy. Yeah, I was.
Oh, look at this.
I really
Jeff's
didn't want to
right
leave
there
that
with
one out. Oh, yeah, Prince of
Prince of
Darkness, number 3.
Yeah, great movie. I saw that in the theater, man, and everybody jumped. Everybody's like,
wow. Hey, Pat, guess what? Number 3. This is shockingly Halloween. Halloween, the original, falls in for me.
Number 3.
Number
really?
3. Yeah, I like so many other endings, but hey, number 3 is pretty damn good in my opinion.
There's nothing wrong with that, but hey, it's all subjective.
Yep, where he just walks away,
or in the blue, or if we ever get to see the outtakes, he gets up and dances away. But we'll never get those outtakes.
You know, we talk about endings. You know what's underrated about that ending is just the montage of spots that he was at, like settings of where he was.
Brilliant.
You just hear his breathing in the background. That's probably just as good as him walking away, right? And just hear
that by Tommy Lee Wallace, brilliant, because his philosophy was, now that he's gone, he could be anywhere. So we're going to show you all the locations that he was at, that he might be there again, and just brilliant. Look at this, Cody. So we just said number 3. So Colin says Assault for his number 3. Good movie. Hey, this isn't vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
In the Mouth of Madness from '95, where you see Sam Neill's character in the movie theater just laughing maniacally. In the Mouth of Madness is an underrated film. So
I didn't like it at first, but multiple viewings now I enjoyed it a little bit.
It grew on me. Yeah, when I first saw it, I was like, but then watching it a few more times after that, I was like, no, it's good.
Same with Village of the Damned. Village of the Damned is another one that's not perfect, but
I had fun when we just watched it not that long ago. I'm like, it was fun to revisit. Not enough left for Ghost of Mars. Jeff almost put on his list. Ghost of Mars, I just watched it not that long ago.
There's moments I like of Ghost of Mars. I think the best thing that ever happened with that movie is that Courtney Love got injured and she couldn't play the lead role. And Natasha Henstridge got it, which made that movie at least a little bit better. So
I would think so. Number 2 for Bill is The Thing. Number 2, look at this Cody throwing down the gauntlet too. Your number 3 is number 2. Yeah. So my number 2 is my second favorite Carpenter film, The Fog.
Yep, we have a match. Yep.
Great ending, because you think that it's all said and done, and you
Blake's
think
gone away.
Do you think Blake's gone away? And then you have Father Malone wondering, like, well, I don't understand it. Why not me? He was the last person that should have gone. And then you think he's safe, and then all of a sudden, boom, he gets it in the end.
That was one of my favorite, actually, few minutes that we had at the convention, or like when we were on the tours. Just in that church, we're trying to figure out where Hal Holbrook was sitting. Remember, we're all debating about it.
Oh, where he just comes
Frank
up.
and Darren are debating, right? And then we asked Sean. Sean's like, I think it's over here. No, wait a minute. I don't know if it's there.
Yeah, it's tough to figure out where he just comes out of nowhere and scares the shit out of him.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
Oh God, that was funny.
Yeah, it was surreal being in that church, and that church is small. It looks a lot bigger on screen.
It makes it look bigger on screen, doesn't it? Yeah.
That is a very small church. It was surreal being there, and
Because how close other things are at, right? Like stuff from H2, stuff from H3 down the road. Number 2, the Santa, Silent Night, Deadly Night 2.
Yeah. For those that don't know, if you watch Halloween 2 and you see Myers making a left by the sign on the light post that says "How to Feel More Hospital," there's no hospital up there. You make a left, you go up a block, across the street, and you're at the Fog Church. That's where it is.
It's unbelievable.
It's crazy.
And the rest of it's in Northern California.
Yeah. The entrance is like how many hours away? Number 2, Escape from New York, from Colin.
Okay, Colin.
It feels like Halloween 2 should be number 1 for how epic it is. True, I didn't even have it on this list because I'm just thinking like
because he just wrote it.
I'm thinking of the bleaker endings, like wow, like what like could have been, because that actually is resolution, because he was killing the character off because he's like, the fuck else are we gonna do here?
There's nothing else to say, nothing else to tell. Yeah.
Jeff says, well, there you go, Brett. Number 2, Village of the Damned. But shit, the Fog and the Thing really earned these spots too. Yeah, the Fog.
Yeah, Jeff, we know you like that. I remember you talking how much you like Village of the Damned.
Bill only chose from Carpenter's directed films. If we chose from films he wrote, my list would be. Oh yeah, this was just specifically. I maybe should. Yeah, I mean, I kind of figured you guys got that. Prince of Darkness, where the hat smashes through the mirror.
The head, I think the head, right?
No, well he throws the.
Oh, the hat.
No, Donald Pleasance. He throws the hat. He throws the axe through the mirror.
Oh, the axe.
Yeah, and that's what smashes it, and that's why she gets stuck on the other side.
Ah.
You can't get out. Bunch of creepy scenes in there, especially when he walks down the hallway at night. Oh yeah, Halloween 2. It's got some. I mean, say what you want about it. Rick Rosenthal did what he did, and it's still the best sequel in the franchise. I'm sorry.
I really like this. Say if you could combine them both for one long movie, which
it basically is. If you just watch it, it's a one long film, and it's picture perfect because you brought the same crew. It was within the same couple of years, so the film stock was the same. You had the same lighting because you had Dean Cundy. You had the same cinematographer. And the only thing that was missing was Tommy Lee Wallace, but no offense to Tommy Lee Wallace, really didn't miss him because everything was seamless.
That's what I liked with that Roy Dom guy who did that cut of it, and I bought his DVD, that Blu-ray of it. Perfect cut. He did a real good job cutting it all together, the first 2 films.
I've owned the movie since it came out, but never watched it yet. What's everyone's opinion on The Ward?
It's not perfect, but it's got Johnny Depp's ex-wife in it, as we know.
I think I've seen it maybe twice. It should be something I go back and rewatch. Maybe I'll do a Carpenter thing. I can't even go watch anything in my room next door anymore because I gave the TV to my fucking daughter when she went back to college.
Oh shit!
Because she wanted to bring a TV, because now she's not in a dorm room. Her and her friend got an apartment. They have their own apartment, like not like a dorm apartment. They just rented an apartment. They're gonna stay there even during break. She got a job at Applebee's, so she's staying out there.
Oh wow!
So she's like, I need a TV for my room, but the TV in her room here was mounted on the wall, and they kind of can't put shit like that on the wall in an apartment. So she's like, I need to go get a TV, and I'm like, I don't want to lay out money for a fucking TV. I'm like, just take this fucking TV. So I gave her the TV from the other room.
I just put it on a stand or a base.
I don't have a TV down here. If anything, I'll just take hers off the wall upstairs and just lean it. I don't care. I don't need it mounted anywhere.
Oh,
but
so you're not going to have to quote unquote worry about her then if she's sticking there. Oh
no, she'll be there. Yeah, she's supposed to. She's tomorrow's first day of school. Her classes start tomorrow. She got her job. So she's gonna be working, and yeah, they're growing up fast. So what was your number 2, Brett?
My number 2 was The Fog with you, bud.
The Fog also, right? We had a match at The Fog. So I'm curious to see what your number 1 is. So everybody knows what my number 1 is. My number 1 is the same as Bill's. I mean, Halloween to me, that ending is that I can still remember being in my parents' house in 1980, watching it for the first time and being scared shit, being there. I was there with my brother and I was there with my 2 cousins. We were watching it. And when Loomis looked over and he was gone, we were just like, because we were all young, and we didn't know any better. We didn't even know what the movie was. We just watched it because we watched it after the Warriors. We were there to see the Warriors, and we were just like, "Whoa, what the fuck? He's still alive!" And then we thought the movie was going to go on, and then the movie ends. We're like, "What?" So, very nostalgic.
Yeah, indeed, man.
So I'm curious.
Just because I love it, just because I just wonder what the world, what's going on in the world. It's They Live, man. I still think that's the best, and because of the scene at the end, because the woman's on top of the guy in bed.
Yeah, it's not bad.
What's wrong, baby? The idea that they take the satellite out, right? So the disguise is no
They
longer.
expose it all, that whole world, and so now what happens, right?
They Live is just keeps on climbing and climbing for me. Like, I don't know if it'll pass The Fog or Escape from New York as number 2 or 3 for me for Carpenter movies, but yeah, I love that ending, and probably biased too because Roddy Piper's in it, Keith David, 2 guys that I just adored. So good people, They Live.
I have to do that. I have to go watch Someone Is Watching Me. I haven't watched that in a long time. Remember the TV movie that he did?
Yeah, I remember. When I watched that, Pat, after I hadn't seen When a Stranger Calls in a long time, so I revisited that, and then I watched Someone's Watching Me.
Yeah, When a Stranger Calls, I think we discussed that. The original, to me, after the whole scenes in the beginning with Carol Kane, the rest of the movie is kind of a snooze fest for me. I actually like the remake better.
Remake's very good, but The Stranger
is great. So that's my opinion on that. That's all I have to say.
Rod. Oh, you're thinking of Roddy Piper. That's right, Cody. I'm thinking of the movie Hot Rod too, with Andy Samberg. I love that movie.
Masters of
Hot
Horror.
Rod, Pat?
Yes.
Oh God, it's so funny.
Didn't Blake and Ronnie do that?
Did they do that?
I think they did it not that long ago. Go look on the channel. I'm pretty sure they did. John Carpenter directed a few episodes. Masters of Horror was awesome.
Cigarette Burns, right? That's the one big one I remember.
My favorite one was Jennifer. Remember, she was that really hot chick that
Jennifer
everyone was trying to kill, and she had that really messed up face, but banging body. All she wanted to do was screw and eat people.
Yeah, that's right. It was so different, Jennifer.
Yeah,
I remember that one.
Good one. There was a few, and wasn't a Massive Horror didn't have the one episode with George Wendt?
Was George Wendt on one?
I'm almost positive it was part of Masters of Horror, where George Wendt lived all alone, and this woman moves in across from him, and he's trying to be like friendly, and it turns out that he is he kills people, and bombs them and turns them into and has them around his house, so he has like a family around him, like a wife and kids and everything. I think it's Masters of Horror. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought it was part of that, and it was George Wendt, and he plays such a great part as this evil person. Yeah, you have to check it. If you haven't, check it out. Yeah, check it out. It's definitely worth checking out.
Yeah, now I feel like watching Hot Rod now. The movie is fun. Ian McShane is the dad, right?
I remember watching The Shadows Outside at Night a lot closer after watching Halloween for the first time. I rode my bike past the darker areas. You know what? You're not crazy, because I used to think the same thing, because Dean Cundy nailed the lighting so well that it looked like it was. I mean, if you guys remember the days of riding bike home, going home, and the street lights and all that lighting, he just nailed it. So, yeah.
The thing, I think, seeing at a very young age that I probably shouldn't have, I think it was like that white mask that really just kind of really freaked me out, of course, because it's just, there's no face, right? There's no expression. So,
yeah. I mean, you can go with age 3 because he technically was part of it, but I just didn't really put it in the running because he didn't direct it. That's why I didn't have H3 really even as an afterthought. But that's a bleak ending. Is that if we just did movies he's involved in, that probably would be my number 1.
Like, I know he got a paycheck with his name just for Halloween 4, but Halloween 4 has got one of the great endings, as we know.
Oh, big time, yeah. Cody, he's been drinking green tea all day. Big Trouble in Little China with the dog-faced monster rising from the sewers and onto the Pork Chop Express. We haven't done that. We were talking about doing a watch long of Big Trouble. We still have not done that. Maybe this fall. I'll have to stick that on the list. But yeah, that's our top 5 Carpenter movie. John Carpenter movie endings. That was fun, and it's some great answers.
Yeah, get everybody's opinion, right, Pat? It was so cool to have everybody else kind of chip in on theirs.
Yeah, throw some more in the chat if you haven't thrown your list in there, and hit us up in the comments because we'd be curious to hear it. Because yeah, it was nice to see that two of us weren't on the same page. We only nailed on one, right? Just our second one, which is the fog.
Yeah. Oh man.
But
Good stuff.
Very
So what do we
interesting.
got? We got to show some stuff, don't we? We got to do that, right?
Yeah, we got some new stuff our collection, but my big thing is so Tuesday night we're watching Lucio Fulci's classic Zombie from 1979. I want to go back and rewatch because I haven't watched it in the longest time. So to really do a review,
Yeah,
maybe we could discuss it real quick. Let me just do this, and then maybe we can give a better review on Tuesday night after we watch it. So let's see. Oops, pardon me. As usual, I didn't set this up. I have to get more on the ball. I've been busy. This week should be a better week. So we're watching Zombie this coming Tuesday night, and our buddy Colin in the chat's going to join us. And I haven't watched this movie, and I can honestly say it's got to be over 20 years.
I think it's probably 30, maybe for me.
The worst part is the wood splinter in the eye. You remember that scene?
No. See, I
That
gotta
is
have a tough
Zombie.
time to review this.
Colin's on the chat. That is from because I remember that. I'm pretty sure that was from Zombie. And I wanted to rewatch it today, but I thought the wife was going to be out today, and she was home all day long, so I couldn't do what I wanted to do. So I was going to rewatch it today. I was going to sit on the couch, put my feet up with the puppies, and rewatch it just so I could. But help me out.
It's on Tubi, right? Tubi's probably the best thing to watch it on, right?
It's on Prime too.
But you got to pay for it, right?
If you have the Amazon Prime, I guess the $2.99 you pay per month, I think you get it because I looked it up and I saw it there and I was going to watch it. So what we can do is
hold on here.
We could
sorry, I was looking
watch Zombie last. Or Joe Bob did on the last drive-in.
Okay, I don't see it here, so yeah, I might just have to do Amazon on it. So from what I remember, like I just did really for its time, it was a little bit of gruesome. I gotta give it I'm gonna give it a 6.5 just before I haven't seen it in a long time.
Yeah, me too. I'm just I would be right there with you too because I always liked the movie for it's so of its time.
Here it is. I found it. Okay, so
if I remember correctly, isn't it the one? I'm pretty sure it's the one where the girl gets the.
Shit, it's not long. It's only an hour and 31 minutes.
It's short. She gets a wood splinter in her eye, and it's such a drawn out scene where it comes closer and closer and yeah, it is. That's the one. That's the one that always stuck with me. I kind of like wood shot through the eyeball, as well as the shark versus zombie underwater fight scene. The splinter of wood is because it just keeps coming forever and forever. You're waiting for it to pierce her eye, and it just takes forever. And you're like, oh, anything with the eyes or the fingernails, oh god, it goes right through me. I can watch anything else, man. Eyes and fingernails, that's the worst.
I just turned on it on my phone for the opening scene. The opening scene is like a body wrapped up and tied up, and fucking they take a gun to the freaking thing. Oh man, okay.
So you gave it what, 6.5 for now?
I gave it 6.5. Yeah, 6.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it 6.5 because I have seen it, but it's been a long time. I mean, the first time I saw it was back in the 80s because I remember the iconic cover. So on the VHS, and so I had to go rent it. So actually, this is it right here. I'll bring it up.
Eyeball horror. Yeah, that's a good way to say it, Bill. After looking at this.
Hold on one second. So if you've not seen it, I'll do this. Yeah, so this cover right here was iconic. I remember seeing it in the video stores when I was a kid. And oh my god, I'm like, I gotta go rent this movie. So I finally did, and it was great. And the thing I remember the most was that eyeball stuff. Yeah, it's true. All the Italian Italian horror, like all those giallo films, they're known for like eyeball shit, and it freaks me out. They're also known for showing extremely hot women completely naked. They really are, man. Watch it if you ever watch a lot of the giallo films. I'm going to do a deep dive into giallo films. I was talking to Colin saying we should really, and maybe if I get
tackle that
Hammer films, I'd love to start doing those because I haven't watched the Hammer stuff in a long time.
Yeah, Hammer films. I had my phase of those.
Colin's got the poster. Yeah, this and it looks like the zombie's smiling, like an evil smile too.
Oh, that's
So
pretty
yes,
cool.
everybody come. So let us
Sorry.
know, Colin. What was your what would you put? Because I know you're you know this movie much better than we do. Because I guess I haven't watched it so long. What would you give it out of 10? We're giving it 6.5 and see where it goes after we rewatch it on Tuesday with you.
I
If it
just
goes up or down.
I just
doubt it's gonna
closed
go down.
I just closed it out to go back and watch it later. One of the other opening scenes is you got a sailing scene with the Twin Towers fully in the background, Pat.
Yeah. Every time I see a movie and you see the Twin Towers in the background, man, oh, it just kills me.
Yeah, it hits home more with you because that's you've been out in that neck of the woods.
Looks like Cody after too much wine.
8 out
8 out of 10 for Colin.
of
Mopar,
10. Okay.
7-ish. Yeah. Anything with the Twin Towers, you know, growing up in that area and seeing it. And I had the aftermath of a lot of work after that because I work in the IT, and a lot of things got destroyed that day. So I was working 7 days a week for many, many months after that.
I'd say 220, 221.
220, 221, whatever it takes. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, Colin, especially seeing you and chatting with you because it's been a minute since we had you on. So, yeah,
We're
everybody
gonna
make sure you
call the
join us
boss.
on Tuesday night. Looking forward to watching it and having Colin on. It's going to be fun.
Bert,
Um,
Frank here.
Frank here. Yeah, for those that didn't watch our Return of the Living Dead 40th anniversary watch along from Tuesday, go check that out. That was fun.
We had a lot of fun with that and just all just laughing away at that. That's that whole like that first 20 minutes of that movie is just priceless.
It is.
Ah!
I hit the fucking brain.
James Karen just crying all the time and whining. It worked in the movie.
Dino, what's up, buddy?
Hey, Dean.
I'm going to say
Bud.
before you start work, what are you going this late at night? I know you don't you bartend? What are you doing this late? I mean, you probably do something else too, but I'm like, damn, I didn't think you went to work this late. Mopar's father was a cop and helped in Manhattan when the towers went down. Yeah, my brother-in-law was a union iron worker, and he worked on that pile for months. Probably what killed him because he died young. All sorts of shit he had. He died in his early 50s.
God, that was just a mess for a couple of years, wasn't it? All down there, right at Ground Zero.
It's crazy stuff, man. I can't believe it's 24 years in probably 2 weeks.
You know, it's Pat. There's a lot of well, I should say that thankfully there hasn't been a lot, but there's been a lot of things that have happened over our lifetimes that were significant life changes. That was one of them, just like the pandemic was too.
Yeah, I could have done without that. I always say thank God.
We can't control that though, but
thank God that I lived in the era where Kiss was a Kiss and Halloween, so I'm okay with that. I could die a happy man. And free porn on the internet. Classic.
It was just a weird time though. You know, remember everything changed at airports.
Made a lot of things miserable at airports is what it did.
The COVID era, a lot of things changed.
Yeah, because doing some traveling for work, which I haven't done in a couple of months, just makes it a nightmare now. It really does.
God, keep on yawning.
James Cameron plays such a soulish douche in Wall Street. Wall Street, good film. Very good film, yeah. Yeah, so we do have some new items in our collection. We'll show that. Then we're gonna get the hell out of here. And Bill thanks God he lived in the era of Teen Wolf. And if you guys missed our watch along of Teen Wolf last night, go back. It's on the channel. We did it last night. It was a lot of fun.
I think I'm going to say, I thank God I lived in the era of the toy.
Of the toy. Oof.
Maybe cool. We should just, Pat, if we're, I don't want to say that word. That's going to come off bad. Just say if we're ever screwing around after hours, let's just go live and do a watch along of the toy. We should. Yeah, once the colder weather comes and summer's over, I'm definitely gonna do a lot more on this channel. Like I was doing a lot last year, but then once the summer comes, I do other things. But so we're gonna do some new items because you guys know we're collectors. Yeah. So the new stuff I got, Spirit Halloweens are open. So I bought the Myers. They call this a cloak, light up cloak. It's not a clock. It's Myers Under Glass. Have you seen this? I know the spirit stores got them, right? I haven't seen it yet in our spirit stores. Yeah.
And of course, they put like the sticker right across the bottom, and I don't want to ruin the sticker to put the freaking battery in. So
You don't want to ruin the sticker?
Yeah, 'cause it ruins it. It's right across the bottom. A lot of people complain. I've seen people online. So I got this week. What else?
Bert.
This is at Burlington. You get the little wood sign that we're at Burlington.
God, how many different Burlingtons did you go to find that?
I didn't even know it was out. I was one of the ones I was looking for that stand. That still that H2. I still have not been able to find.
I thought that's the thing you were looking for. That thing.
No, remember Joe had the big picture. There's a big picture, like almost like a painting, like almost like a print of H2 of Myers. I can never
I've
find
seen
it.
a ton of those of the Friday the 13th ones like that. Like
Every store I go to has Friday the 13th. They have Scream. They have Chucky. None of them have the
Chucky
Myers
has a
ones.
ton of those sleep pants.
Yeah, fuck Chucky.
Jesus, you're so mean.
At Target, which when I finish editing my latest Halloween collection update, you'll see me wearing this. The Target sweatshirt. So I did get that. Oh, you got it too? Look at you. Look at you.
Taylor wants one. I told her we'll buy her one.
You got this. You showed last week the gel clings from Spirit. I finally found them.
You found those. Okay.
These are nice. I buy another set of these just so I can put them over the cabinets in my garage.
Where's the damn corkscrew?
Bert! They have new Halloween sleep pants out there in Spirit, too.
Oh, God. Jesus. When's it going to end?
Never going to end.
Stop it. Just stop it all.
Stop it. Seriously, I feel like him. Did you get this decal too? It's a different one than the regular one because it's H2. It's got the bloody tears on it.
Oh, it's different? Oh, Jesus.
It's only $3.99. I can live with $3.99.
Please stop. Please. Jesus.
And then you got the mini baby Myers because the big one's not enough.
I did get one of those. Yeah.
The big one's not enough. You get the small one.
Bert.
Bert. Look at Bill. Pat's quote of the night. Fuck Chucky. Yeah, seriously. Every Burlington I went to, I don't think anybody collects Chucky stuff. If you guys collect Chucky stuff and you watch this, power to you because every place I went, they have so much Chucky shit. It's like nobody's buying it. Yeah, I got to get my hands on that. Brady got me one of those.
We're gonna have to do a mail. We have to make that a priority one night to go through all this stuff.
Yeah, we'll have to figure it out. Yep.
I know you got that one board from Burlington. I'm not gonna have you ship that. That's gonna be something when we do a road trip. Either one of us.
That's a beat up thing. I have both. Yeah. Well, you just need the one, right? You don't need both.
I just need the one H2 one, like where he's walking. I think that's the one. Yeah. I think you said that's the one you got.
This last night when we were talking. So if you go to Five Below, they have the Myers figures out again. One regular and one him burning. And me being the Halloween collector, it's different packaging. So I had to buy them because it's all different packaging because I'm a fucking wacko.
Fuck Chucky.
Fuck Chucky. And of course,
fuck Chucky, dog.
I tend to steal the displays as well. So here's the display for it. I love displays. And it's
well, I'm sure when you're checking out, you're like, I'm just going to take the display because I took the last of them. Is that probably what you say?
Yeah. And they don't care. They're like, yeah, we're just going to throw it out anyway. They have no problem with it. And I believe that was the new stuff I got this week.
Somebody's like, are you serious?
You serious, Clark?
Okay. Well, then the only other thing I got to show you, then I sent you the one picture.
Oh,
these were Costco exclusives, the giant version. They have they have Chucky, they have Leatherface. So I bought one for myself, and Pat doesn't go to Costco or he's not near one. So I got Pat one as well here.
Who's better than you?
Dude, this is like this is easily the biggest one they've made of these suckers, right?
Oh, easily. Yeah. That's like the size of the big pop that they put out. Yeah. Judging from knowing the size of your head and it being next to your head.
Oh, Pat, even though I showed it last night, just in case anybody that wasn't on with us last night, that the fake made CED of Halloween.
I liked it. That's pretty cool. What did he charge you for that? If you don't mind me asking.
I think I paid with shipping like 20 something bucks.
That's not bad. I like that.
So he's still, I think I sent you the link of the guy, right? He has it in the blue disc. The blue disc doesn't look as nice. The white one.
No, the white pops.
Yeah. So yeah, this is good shit.
And what did you send me a picture of? I see the Silence of the Lambs.
That's it. It took a year and a half to get, but
oh, that's right. You got the signature. Hold on 1 second. Look at that.
Oh God, I'm sorry. It was a kind of a glare one. Bottom line, that's a signed reprinted poster signed by Anthony Hopkins. I sent it in about a year and a half ago, and it came back authenticated and a picture and everything. So I got to do better at pictures. You know, I've been looking at putting my posters away in the workout room. I set up the table in there for whatever reason, and there's just too much of a glare in there. So, but yeah, dude, he's getting up there in age, so I thought it was a nice investment, and it was reasonably priced too, the signature. So
no, definitely cool.
Yeah,
good stuff. Yeah, so that's some new items. Let's see. I saw some people posting some stuff they had too here. Let's see. Trying to see what everybody's saying.
Did we show the jersey last week? I think we did, right?
Yeah. Jeff's collectible smile is the Myers light up bell jar from Spirit. That's this one, right? I'm assuming. Yep. This guy here.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know what? I wanted to show because Jeff's in there. Because I think I showed it last week.
A members only double feature: the Toy and Soul Man. Oof.
Oh my God.
I'm picking it outside my house.
So Jeff, if you're still there, yeah, I've met this artist that did this. How cool is that? He's holding them. Sting's holding them like they were wrestling figures. Then I got a Rhea Ripley one with.
Who's she?
He's holding. Oh, Pat, I'm going to tell you. You got to watch her, Rhea Ripley. Oh man,
well, I'm just liking the artwork. I got to see what she looks like in real life.
Damn good artwork. Oh, there's another one in here too. I don't think I showed it last week, but I bought 3 from the guy. And it's like a Beavis and Butthead excellent adventure. This guy did some cool stuff. Isn't that cool?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, Bill says, where's the Myers Manscaping Kit, the Halloween Weed Whacker, the Halloween 2 Taco Bell Home Chalupa Kit? You guys, seriously? I don't know. If could you imagine they had like a Myers Manscaping Kit? It was him, and he had the razor was in his hand, like it's a knife, and I don't know if I want that anywhere near my parts.
Yeah, I sent you and Cody that I could send you the artist.
I might be on the line.
Did a hell of a job. I got his business card. He was at Flashback too. This guy, Bill, this artist. Yeah. Anyways, I'll put it away later.
Oh, no, I didn't grab anything for
collectible spotlight.
Collectible spotlight, yeah.
I've got a decent collectible spotlight. I'll just go grab it back there. Mm-hmm.
I was grabbing something, reaching because it's close.
Yeah, hold on here. I'll grab something here too.
I'm not sure if I there's a bunch of stuff here I have grabbed before. I'll grab this. I don't think I've had this on here. I'll move this, grab this. That's US, not US. All right, so I'll do a quick spotlight and we'll get the hell out of Dodge. Where is it? So this week I'll show. I don't know if you guys picked this up. I'm trying to remember who made this. I think it was Fright Rags who was selling them. Yeah, from the friends of Fright Rags. Okay. One mini mask collectible. So and I know you bought this too. And it's funny because I saw these somewhere in a store somewhere.
Where'd you see it?
I forget. So the little Myers mini mask.
Didn't they come from Fright Rags?
They came from Fright Rags, but I remember seeing them in a store somewhere. And I was shocked to see them. I can't remember where the hell I saw them. It might have been like a Burlington, because Burlington has weird shit sometimes. And it's cool packaging. It's got the shape on the side. It's got the Myers house. I mean, the great packaging. When they first talked about this, I was hoping it was like a full size, like the Ben Cooper style, the original costumes. It would have been cool. But yeah, Fright Rags. I love this little thing. I'd like to see them have a large version with the costume, like a nostalgia one. You know.
Now they made smaller ones of the H3 masks of that, though, right? Or were they the bigger ones?
Yep, I have them back there.
Okay.
I have those son bitches.
we were just talking about the gentleman, Roy Dom, I think is his name, or however you pronounce it. I brought up his Blu-rays where he put the movies together.
Right, Mopo.
So this is called the Mr. Sandman cut. So what this gentleman did was he cut both 1 and 2 together, where there's like no credits, puts all the scenes together, and he even put the TV footage from both versions in there too, which is kind of cool to see with the part 2 stuff. So yeah, the Mr. Sandman cut.
Good stuff.
And
yeah.
he kind of explains it all in the back. I just grabbed the other ones here too, Pat. So the Loomis trilogy. So it's Halloween 4, 5, and 6 is what he called it.
Yeah, I remember he was advertising them in the collector's group for a little bit too.
He was, yeah.
Mhm.
And there's the H2O Resurrection or H2O Resurrection cut. So H2O and Resurrection. Now, I didn't buy his Rob Zombie one. I probably should, but
Yeah, just to complete the set.
yeah, he sells them in Jeff. These are like it's just like if it's a high quality. It's not like you could tell it's like burned or anything like that. It is high quality, obviously minus like Pat, the TV footage from H2 wasn't shot anamorphically and it's kind of grainy, but
Yeah.
they have it still cut in there. The guy's done a hell of a job.
Grab a hold of your titty shot glass, Pat. Honk honk. I do have it with me.
You know, it'd be cool, Pat. I wouldn't mind doing it if he could cut a good deal. Maybe like a member stream, or we give some of those away or something. It'd be cool to watch that all together, like a Sandman cut or something, just like that.
Yeah.
Oh, just an idea.
That'd be cool. I'm up for it. I could probably do it myself with my software. I should try making it myself.
Yeah, but that'll
can
take
do
you
it.
some time, no?
It all takes time. We had a time getting it here.
Yeah. Oh, he did put some explanations on here. So he says, yeah, I'll just read the Sandman one. The Mr. Sandman cut seemingly merges Halloween and Halloween 2, incorporating over 20 minutes of deleted scenes from both films, creating the perfect uncut version of the legendary horror films. In this cut, there is more character development showing the true terror that the characters feel trying to escape the unstoppable Michael Myers. Experience Halloween like you've never seen it before, the way it was meant to be seen. Okay. That's based on your opinion, but that's cool.
It's cool. That's right. We bad.
We bad.
Cool. All right. So that's it, folks. That's us for this fine evening on a Sunday night.
Go upstairs and see what the hell's going down.
You gotta go see what's going on with the kids, and I got a couple of things I gotta get done too before the dreaded Monday comes knocking at the door.
Oh, it's gonna.
So, folks, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Let us know in the comments. Will you be buying the Halloween game? Are you gonna? Are you not a gamer like myself, and you're actually gonna dip your toe into the gaming world and be there for this because it's Halloween? I am. Let us know your thoughts down below. Make sure you guys hit the like button if you're not subscribed. Hit the subscribe button. Think about becoming a member. There's gonna be a lot more fun member stuff. We're due for a member stream, and I did like that idea, Bill, of doing the Toy and Soul Man double features for a member stream. That'd be pretty interesting.
Well, yeah. What were we talking about? If we're gonna do something on Saturday, was that the tasting? If you guys
We're
are
supposed to
sending
be beer
stuff out?
tasting, yeah. If we can, now I got to find out because I think we're doing dinner. I think the wife was talking about that. We were supposed to go out to dinner with a couple of friends,
Okay.
so I have to figure it all out. All of a sudden, my weekend is going to get booked up. But yeah, thanks for everybody for hanging out. We'll see everybody on Tuesday night. Don't forget Tuesday night. Colin's going to be joining us right there. They'll be joining us.
Yeah,
Tuesday night
baby.
to watch Zombie. So if you've not seen Zombie, I'm looking forward to revisiting it. I might actually watch it. I might actually have it on the background tonight while I get some stuff done, just to get a refresher on it too before Tuesday night.
Zombie.
I'll send you. I think I sent you the link, Colin. If I didn't send it to you, I'll send it to you tonight. I'll just double check. And
Now I got that. Is that the Cranberries that sings that song? Zombie. Is it Zombie? Who sings that song?
I don't know.
Is it not the Cranberries? Bill, Mr. Music Guy, who sings that song?
Help us out before we go. Always good seeing you too, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff. Looks like you had a good time Fan Expo. I had my Fan Expo last week, so
Yeah, we'll get some sleep. Are you working tomorrow, Bill? Is it going to be a good day tomorrow? You get to work. What's the weather going to be like? Hope the weather's nice.
it's cooling off. The Cranberries, yes.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the fall weather and hoodies. And there we go. Same
Eric,
the
yeah,
cranberries. Yeah, looking forward to the cooler weather.
Hey, Bill, you do that to all of us though. With At least for me. And I think Leanna too.
No work. Well, if I hang out later, I'll hit you up. If I'm up, I might have a cigar. All depends on how quickly I get some of my stuff done.
Oh my God, you're gonna stay up. How dare you?
I don't know. I got a few things to do. I may or may not. I have a few things to do, and I'm working only about an hour away, hour and 15 minutes away tomorrow. So it's not
That's not bad.
So everybody, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun shit, and we'll see you guys on Tuesday night for our watch along of Zombie with Colin. And until then, everybody have a great Monday. See you Tuesday.
Good night.
Later.